Alright, what's up everybody? So, right now I'm going to go into Amazon Photos and show you some screenshots just barely that I took of 605 Tower in Minecraft, which is a high-rise office building that I built, and some other buildings that I'll show you too. So, starting out, we have the garage or slash parking elevator of 605 Tower in the lobby, which just goes down to the garage. You flick that little lever and then that opens the door. You close the door from the inside. You go down scaffolding and it takes you down to the parking garage. Here's a map of the entire town. There's a bunch of buildings. The building with the black border around it towards the top of the map is the hotel. The building with a bunch of blue borders around it, kind of in the middle, is 605 Tower. The building next to that with a black border and that's really small next to 605 Tower is the bank. And then the building kind of across the side of 605 Tower with the two giant black things on top is the mall. And then this building, little tiny building over here with a kind of a bluish border around it and a black border at the top is KORL Corporation, which is my younger brother's fake company. And then the building at the very bottom of the map is the apartment building. And then that little gray speck you see kind of towards the right side of the map is a little convenience store. This is what the lobby looks like of 605 Tower. You got the two purple support columns, the freight elevator kind of towards the right side of the picture, and then there's three main elevators kind of in the middle of the picture. Here's a view into the observation deck of 605 Tower. You can see the building, KORL Corporation, the blue building kind of at the bottom. It's only 6 stories, so obviously 605 Tower stands over it. And you can see the 4 elevators in there. One of them being the freight elevator, obviously, because you can tell one elevator is bigger. That is the bank building you're looking at with the big SW on it. That black building you see behind the bank is the hotel with the black brick and the little bit of the kind of stone brick mechanical penthouse on top of it. And then KORL Corporation in the left bottom corner. You can kind of see. KCH Co. is what it's called now, but it used to be KORL. But it's the same thing, so you can see that blue building I was telling you about a little bit ago. That is the apartment building. I'm not going to go too much into detail about that because it's not completely done being built yet. Oh yeah, here is a view of from the kind of ground level. You can see the apartment building and KCH Co. There is 605 Tower right there. You can see it just topples over everything. And there is a skywalk from KORL Corporation over to 605 Tower. And now we're in a different Minecraft world. Now this is KFS, Kennedy Fire and Security Headquarters. You're looking at the 3 air conditioning looking things with smoke coming off of them are the cooling towers. And then towards the bottom of the picture, that little black box kind of in towards the bottom right corner is a chiller with the pipes coming off of it. And then there's a bunch of white pipes going over to this gray box with the 3 kind of purplish doors is air handling unit number 4. Air handling unit number 2 is that gray thing in the bottom, towards the bottom left corner. Is air handling unit number 3. And then air handling unit number 2 and 1 are on the other side. And then air handling units number 5 and 6 are actually inside the mechanical penthouse of this building. This is a look into the executive floor. You can see there's 2 doors in there that you can see. one of them being my office. I'm the CEO and owner of the company, which isn't real, by the way. This is a view of the roof of my apartment building in the KFS headquarters world. You can see the two cooling towers with smoke coming off of them, and then that little black box kind of towards the middle of the right side is a chiller, and then that gray box with the 4 purple doors on it is air handling unit number 2. Air handling unit number 1 is actually inside the mechanical penthouse. This is my tree house in that world. It's kind of interesting. It has a private elevator up to it. It's not very big. I've kind of abandoned it and left it just there. This is the canal that I built. Me and my brother worked on it. It's pretty cool. Pretty big too, as you can see. This is a map of the corporate office plaza. You can see the canal kind of towards the bottom of the map. And then all of the buildings right there. On the right side of the picture you can see, the right side you can see part of the restaurant, which we'll probably see in a second. This is a sign indicating the corporate plaza. There's a giant sign next to the restaurant. This is a view of the front of the restaurant. This is a view on the second floor dining hall of the restaurant. It's pretty cool. This is a view of the lobby of the restaurant. Mind you, the restaurant is not completely done being built yet, so don't worry about this. It'll be finished soon. This is KFS, Kennedy Fire and Security's business partner. LTS, which stands for Left Turn Signal, is a name that my brother made up. My younger brother. I don't have any older brothers. You can see it's only 6 stories. This is a view into the lobby of the LTS building. Left turn signal again. You can see the elevator kind of right there, and then a brown door, which is the stairwell, right next to the elevator. And that's a view of the entire building itself. You can see the brick behind the sign is the mechanical penthouse. So this is a view onto the top floor of the training center. It's only 2 floors, the lobby, and then this top floor you're looking at, it's just express zone throughout the entire tallness of the building, all the way until the top. And then you can see the elevator shaft with the 2 windows, so you can look out. And obviously there's no floors because it's only 2 floors, like I said. This is a view onto the roof of the KFS headquarters corporate office building. There's roof exit right there to the service elevator, and then part of the antenna going upward with the ladder on it, and then a little access door going into the antenna area, and then part of the cooling towers right there. Come on, stop it. Thank you. And you can see the antenna right there. Don't worry about that big thing at the top, that's just kind of there. I'm going to remove it eventually. You're looking at the top view of the cooling towers of the KFS corporate office building, which are, the smoke effect, mind you, is just to pretend there's like steam coming out of it in the wintertime, like you'll sometimes see coming off of tall buildings. The steam you might interpret at first as smoke is actually just steam coming off the cooling towers because it's putting out warmer air than the actual atmospheric temperature. And this is a view of the helipad, which in pretend I have a private helicopter that I would land on here. That's what that's for, the helipad. This is the inside of the mechanical penthouse, the helipad access right there. And this is a view of the bottom of the stairs going up to the helipad access door. And this is a view of the mechanical penthouse area itself. The door kind of in the middle area is access to the cooling towers. The door that's kind of the door that's right next to the stairs is the air handler room and chiller number 1. So basically in that room is chiller number 1, and then the other 2 air handling units. Air handling units number 5 and 6. This is the service/freight elevator of the KFS corporate office building. And obviously we're in the mechanical penthouse, so I have the labels PH. This is a view in the loading dock area of KFS corporate office building. You can see the sign right there says service freight elevator, authorized personnel only. And then the 2 signs on the elevator say LD for loading dock. And that lever was disabled because I disabled it, but normally that lever is used to just open the door so you can get into the scaffolding and go up, which is what makes the elevator work. And this is a view of part of the loading dock. That's a view of the rest of the loading dock. You can see one of the loading dock doors. This is a view of the main elevators of KFS corporate office building, which normally the workers would use, but the freight elevator is just for janitorial people and stuff like that. This is a view of part of the lobby of KFS corporate office building. I have a villager as a receptionist. This is a view of the rest of the lobby of the KFS corporate office building. You can see the 2 main elevators over there, and the 2 doors right next to the elevators go directly into the loading dock where the freight elevator is. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.